Modern medicine celebrates progress, but history often hides the human cost. One such hidden figure is Anarcha Westcott, an enslaved teenager whose body became the foundation for gynecological surgery. This is her story, told with only the facts history has preserved. Anarcha Westcott was born around 1828 in Alabama. Like many enslaved women, her life was defined by labor and exploitation. At just 17, she gave birth to her first child. The delivery caused a severe injury called a vesico-vaginal fistula, which left her incontinent and in constant pain. At that time, this condition was devastating and had no reliable cure. Anarcha's condition brought her into the hands of Dr. Marion Sims, a physician who would later be called the father of modern gynecology. Between 1845 and 1849, Sims performed experimental surgeries on Anarcha. According to his own medical notes, she underwent over 30 operations. These procedures were conducted without anesthesia. At the time, anesthesia existed but was not widely used, especially not on enslaved women. Sims justified this by claiming that black women did not feel pain in the same way as white women. An idea now recognized as false and racist. Anarcha was not alone. Two other enslaved women, Lucy and Betsy, were also subjected to similar experiments. Sims housed them together, forcing them to recover from painful surgeries with little rest, while he perfected his surgical techniques. After years of trial and error, Anarcha became the first successful case in which Sims repaired a vesico-vaginal fistula. This success became the cornerstone of modern gynecological surgery. His technique spread worldwide, transforming women's healthcare. Sims went on to build a medical career, opening the first women's hospital in the U.S. in New York City and gaining international recognition. Yet, his fame was built on the suffering of women like Anarcha, who had no choice and no voice. For over a century, history credited Sims while ignoring the women he experimented on. Monuments were built in his honor, including a statue in New York's Central Park, which stood until it was taken down in 2018 after public protest. In recent years, Anarcha, along with Lucy and Betsy, has been recognized as central figures in medical history. Memorial projects, books, and academic studies now honor their names. In 2021, a statue called Mothers of Gynecology was erected in Montgomery, Alabama, paying tribute to these women. Anarcha Westcott's story is not one of choice but of endurance. She was an enslaved teenager whose suffering gave rise to a medical breakthrough that still saves lives today. Her story forces us to confront the uncomfortable truth that progress in medicine was often built on exploitation. Remembering Anarcha Westcott ensures that the women behind the science are never forgotten again. Found that interesting? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more untold tales of Africa.